So let me tell you what you already know. You've been lied to about Nofap. You've probably been on this journey for quite some time now. You found out about this maybe a few years ago. You've been on and off it. Day 1, relapse. Day 3, relapse. Day 7, relapse. You've hit 30 days for the first time. Oh, relapse. Yeah, I'm gonna really go 90 days this time. Today is the final day that I'm ever gonna relapse ever again. 3 days, relapse. You've been in this cycle for quite some time now. You've been in and out of this cycle for years, probably. And the fact that you're still trying to use the same strategy is insanity. Albert Einstein once said that the definition of insanity is a person who keeps doing the same thing expecting a different result. I'm sorry to call you this, but you are, quite frankly, insane. You are the definition of insanity. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Yes, you know it's bad for you. You know you need to quit. But you don't need to be on Nofap. The fact that you are on Nofap alone is the reason why you relapse. Let me say that again. The reason why you are relapsing on Nofap is because you are on Nofap. I hope you listen to my words closely and understand it deeply. I'm gonna say it again. The reason why you are relapsing on Nofap is because you are on Nofap. Let's say you're a person who doesn't take drugs. Let's say, for example, or you don't drink, right? The reason why you don't do these things is because you don't associate your character, you don't associate your self-identity with these things. You probably don't do it on a regular basis, or you've tried it once and it's not really for you. So you associate yourself with not doing that thing. So when someone tries to tempt you into doing those things, you don't get the craving to do it because you simply, oh, I'm just a person who, I don't drink. Let's say you're a Muslim. Muslims don't drink. Muslims don't drink, so I don't drink. Do you see how identity is the core of your problems? The reason why you keep relapsing on Nofap is because you are on Nofap, because you're trying to quit. Let me say that again. The reason why you are relapsing on Nofap is because you are trying to quit. So you associate yourself as someone who does that thing. Your self-identity aligns with a certain activity. So for as long as you are on Nofap, for as long as you correlate your identity with a certain action, for as long as you do those things, you will keep repeating those things for the rest of your life. I can tell you for a fact right now that a person who faps but is not on Nofap, he has a greater mental health than you. Just because you went 7 days on Nofap and another guy technically isn't on Nofap but he does it anyway, he doesn't see himself as an addict. He has got better mental health than you. Even though you're trying to achieve better mental health by going on this journey, right? It's kind of counterproductive because the person who doesn't associate himself as someone who is trying to quit, quite frankly, has better mental health than you. He is in less pain than you. So I'm not telling you to do that activity for the rest of your life. I'm telling you to try out a different strategy. It's the strategy that has helped me reach 90 days. So for my entire NoFap journey, I was doing the same exact thing as you. The 3-day mark relapse, 7-day mark relapse, maybe 30 if I'm lucky. The most I've ever gotten is 66 days. Again, relapse. So no matter how long I go, no matter if I reach 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, 200 days, 300 days, it doesn't matter. I'll always keep going back to that thing because I associate as someone who is trying to quit. And someone who tries to quit is somebody who has associated their identity with doing that thing in the past. And humans tend to repeat history. So do you see where I'm coming from here? Do you understand now? Do you understand why you've been lied to on Nofap for your entire journey by these YouTubers, by these scammers, bro, by these liars? So what do I want you to do? I want you to quit Nofap. I want you to unsubscribe from all the Nofap channels. Anytime you see a Nofap video recommended on your YouTube channel, I want you to click like the three dot button, which is like the more options button. And I want you to click where it says, don't recommend me more of these videos. And the reason I'm telling you this, the reason I'm telling you to do this is because I want you to work on your self-identity. I want you to stop thinking of yourself as an addict. I want you to stop thinking of yourself as someone who does a certain activity or has done a certain activity in the past. Because if you really want to change, if you really want to become a different person, you quite literally have to become a different person. You have to see yourself in a different light. You have to associate yourself with somebody who simply doesn't do that thing. And you only do that by forgetting completely that you're on this thing. Completely forgetting about this problem that you have, completely forgetting that you are this person. Just simply move on, bro. Just leave this in the past. Like on a one-on-one serious conversation here, let's just leave this in the past, bro. Just leave it behind. I hope this is the last video you've watched on Nofap. Because you are not on Nofap no more. You are free. Focus on the life you want to build. Focus on the achievements you want to achieve. Focus on the life that you're living. Forget about this little problem that you have. Just move on. There's greater things to be accomplished. There's greater things to be focused on. You've made this thing your life. You've made this thing your identity. You've made this thing your self-worth. You think that the longer you go, somehow you're a better person. But you're no better than a person who isn't on Nofap. You're no better than the person who faps every day. So leave this in the past. Men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. And I'll see you in the next one.